almost did a Dragula intro. That's so silly. Sorry. Oi, governor, it's me, Darby. This is... Oh, nope, I fucked up. It's IMHO.
Okay, wait. Let's take a breath.
You know what it was? It fucked me up because I thought we were Dragula. I got so nervous that I had watched the wrong thing.
No, we're talking about UK.
Let's start again.
Okay.
Long live the king, said no one. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby, I am.
And I'm Alexis B. Bevels. The P stands for Peeping Tom.
Not again. Don't look over here. Okay, I'm not a peeping Tom. Did you have a story behind that?
No.
Great, I love these. I'm not a peeping Tom, I swear to God. But I have an exhibitionist neighbor, and she's wildly hot, okay? And when you go out on my roof, this is gonna sound so pretentious, like I'm bragging, but my roof overlooks the side of a building. I'm sorry, y'all. You can't afford this luxury.
So a lot of buildings are next to each other.
If you don't have money. Yeah. And so I'm in one of those. I don't know how I ended up in this place. But her windows align perfectly with our little roof deck. And so she keeps them open at all times. All her lights on, windows open. She's naked. Listen, I'm not complaining. She's stunning. And I'm so happy for her. And I've never sat out there going... Like, I have the internet. But every now and then, I'll be out on the roof playing on my phone. Today, I sat on the roof and I watched a crow scream for like 20 minutes.
Call? Scream?
It was cawing by itself and I couldn't figure out what it was yelling at. And then I looked up. Did you know that they like to eat boiled eggs? I'm gonna make some eggs and I'm gonna befriend a crow because I want it to bring me a present. But every now and then I'll look over and there's her boobies and I'm like, fuck, I'm so happy for you. I think she does it because she knows that there's a very hot gay couple across the way and maybe one of them's getting into their bi porn era, you know? Maybe one is very comfortably in their bi porn era.
Yeah.
And she's helping me explore that.
I love that.
Don't look at people's windows without their consent, but if they have them wide open and it's pointed at your house, you're not the creep. I feel really weird about that.
I do wonder if... So I live behind... Mommy, mama, a girl behind you. I live behind 3 boys. My front yard is their backyard.
That is
so
what,
I do
that's
sometimes...
the trans experience.
I do sometimes wonder if I'm like going to the bathroom or whatever, if anyone has ever seen my titties.
The only time I've ever thought about being... Sorry, I don't even know where this came from. Oh, it came from your pee. It's your fault. When I was dating drug dealer in St. Louis, Missouri, he lived in a loft. Of course he did. Apartment in downtown St. Louis.
You have to loft.
You have to loft, and he did. We were doing ketamine or something. Don't do drugs. And
that was before it was cool. She's very old.
Yeah, we honestly thought it was for horses.
And back then it was.
And it was.
You had to know of that.
Yeah. Thank you for your service to dogs. So we're banging in his loft. And while we're watching a movie, and I gotta say, I was really paying attention to the movie. Anyway, but at one point, Reefer Madness with Kristen Bell.
Good movie.
The first time I ever saw it, I was high out of my mind getting banged.
On K, you're like those idiots smoking reefer.
Don't they know a vet?
Or whatever.
But I'm like, am I drunk and... Don't do drugs, y'all. I was like, I think we should open the windows. I want people to see this.
No.
Yeah. And he was like, that's a crime. But I was so high that I took it very personally. Anyway, he came, and then our weekend ended early.
And then you went. Today we're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race UK. It's the Ghoul Group Challenge. Ooh. That's right.
Scary.
This isn't a Dragula episode. It's the Ghoul Group. It's their competition to see who can win the best Halloween song. What's your favorite Halloween song?
I have so many. It's so hard to pick.
I know what yours is. One-Eyed, One-Horned Flying Purple People Eater.
Oh, because Judy Garland sang that?
Yeah.
I see how you think that.
What is it actually?
He is risen. Because Zombie Jesus is a Halloween character. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you don't think
Halloween hero.
You look dumb. What about you? What's your favorite Halloween song?
I mean, I do really love the lore of Monster Mash. They're just describing to you the song called the Monster Mash. You're never actually hearing the Monster Mash. They're talking about they did the mash. They did the Monster Mash.
Sure, you get to hear the story. You don't have to participate.
You don't hear the song. You just hear about the lore.
Has Curtis ever made you listen to Monster Fuck?
I think that's why I got this point of view from
What
that.
do you mean?
I think he told me about that. Or Monster Fuck.
They do the fuck. They do the monster fuck. They fucking suck. They're gonna suck that. Whatever. It's this comedy Bang Bang thing. Anyway, sorry. I'm so sorry about all of that. I shouldn't have said that. Monsters can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
They should fuck, though. I have to say I loved the idea of the girl groups being Halloween themed.
Me too. Me too.
I'm
Me
sorry.
too.
Oh, that was scary.
Bless you.
No, you can't say that. I'm a demon.
I mean,
Curses.
curse you.
Thank you so much.
I do have some notes. Oh, just that hyenas have fake penises. Lavoie was trying to get to know Lil, and the only thing Lil seemed to get activated about was that hyenas have fake penises. I love that bit of information.
Yeah.
I think it's strange that Lavoie wants to be a
Hermaphrodite.
hyena.
Why?
That's how they started talking about it. If you could come back as anything.
You think that's strange? I want you to take a second. Close your eyes. Imagine Lavoie's face.
Oh. You're so mean.
No. She said it. Don't compare yourself to an animal that you look just alike unless you know that you look just alike. And I think Lavoie knows that.
Oh, God.
No,
okay.
she looks. It's a very fierce face.
Yeah.
So they had to write their own verses and all of that and record them. And I did have a couple moments during the recording that did make me laugh. Even though Zaharia died at the end of this episode. Spoiler.
Zahira.
Sorry, she's dead. Well, I don't have to know her name anymore. She's dead.
You're mixing it up with Dragula Jaharia.
I am.
Yeah. Etymology of your mix-up.
Wow. She did have a couple really funny moments because I hear that right before you die.
Please don't be mad at me.
You feel what?
Nothing.
What happened? Be mad at you for what?
I thought you were going to comment on how I was shooting a quick text. I had a weird...
You drew a huge
I know.
point at her.
Okay, listen.
Everyone.
I had a weird... I had a strange...
Use both arms.
I had a strange Uva Java experience, and I texted my boyfriend that it was weird, and he was asking, did I make it safe, so I didn't want him to wait.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry about your Uber driver.
He was ultimately fine. He just took a way that made me think, like...
Kidnap.
What's wrong with you? I'm not gonna lie, I did think about being like, so I'm trans. You don't have to sex kidnap me or whatever.
Wow, what a card to pull. Anyway, so what's her name?
Zahira, think about this. When you're doing a new hire, say for an intern, for your new hit podcast about being twins, Zahira, girl named Alexis, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. It's the last time I hired an intern for IMHO, you saw what happened there. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're being really mean. So they're doing their recording with the recording artist, who I loved, by the way. I've never heard of her, but I'm obsessed with her. She's so cute.
Yeah.
Chanel said that she voted for her, so I wonder if that
I think
means
she's like an America's Got Talent, or X Factor, or
X Factor,
American Idol,
UK does
or
Britain does talent all the time.
Something.
Yeah. I sing all around the streets and stuff. I don't really do anything at the moment. I'm sort of lazy. I'm Rachel. I'll send you the TikTok. So then it gets to the point after they've all done their verses. She's like, all right, everyone ad-lib, and they're like, ooh, spooky. I'm a mummy, whatever it was. At one point, Zahira's ad-lib was, let me come in you.
Oh my God. Okay, can I tell you a story?
Why? Why was that a horror ad-lib?
Can I tell you a story?
Having come inside of you means you don't have to clean up in front of all of your friends and family.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
The year is 2012. I've just learned how to drive, and I am a sophomore in high school because I was old for my age, or whatever, for my grade.
2002.
Well, we don't have to get into that. And we had a choir thing at like a nearby town, like 30 minutes away, and we carpooled, and I carpooled with two really cool kids. I really wanted to impress them and be friends with them. One, now I know, was gay. I thought he was just cool, but now I know he was like really gay.
Oh, so he was super cool.
And then one was this girl who, there's certain people in my life that I'm just always laughing no matter what they say, even when they're not trying to make me laugh. And it was this girl. So I loved her, and I wanted her to think I was cool and funny. So there was a car.
How'd you manage that?
I don't.
Yeah.
But there was a car in front of me going slow, or I don't know what the situation was. Like, it was a yellow light. I meant to be like, ugh, don't stop. I'm right behind you. But I yelled, don't stop. I'm coming. And the two of them laughed so hard. And it really broke the ice. They just talked about me coming for the rest of the year.
Well, here's the thing. It was a really tough time for our country. Okay, the towers had just fallen.
Ashley. Her name was Ashley.
We were all wearing Old Navy United States t-shirts.
You know, Old Navy and American flag t-shirts with a red truck.
Yep.
On them.
Always. And we did this.
And we did this.
What's that?
Engaging in class.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't have phones. So we did this.
Actually, I did this. I doodled on the corners of my page. Lots of witches.
And you had to use a notebook to write down notes.
Oh my gosh, did you ever?
So that made me laugh. And then while they were doing the dance rehearsal, someone says to Zahira, you can do a dip, right? And she goes, yep. And then she fully slams her body onto the ground a la Cheryl. It was...
The torch has been passed.
The most Cheryl Hole move. May the whole rest. It made me laugh. It just really made me laugh. I wonder what Cheryl thought. Oh, it was her birthday a couple days ago. Did you text her?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I will text her. And thank goodness the UK is a different time zone because she will get it on her actual birthday. So it's lucky that you told me.
I forgot that they were like 3 to 4 days behind us. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it goes by who?
Metrics.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It goes by metrics. It goes by popularity. Everyone knows that America's the most popular.
Everyone loves us. We do such great things.
Yeah. Oh, say... And then,
So, I'm sorry, Cheryl, you've been dethroned. Another girl has thrown herself to the stage, and we all went, ugh.
Huh. Can we get to these looks? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that was so rude.
It's okay.
The runway was Mother Nature, but the Ghoul group challenge was like holiday, Halloween.
I don't like
Monster.
that. I don't like that setup.
You think it should have been all Halloween or all Mother Nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Or not have a runway. Okay.
No, I want a runway.
I don't know if you know this, but there is one cast member from this cast who has a YouTube series, okay? Her name is Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel O'Connor. Okay?
And she has her own channel.
She has her own channel where she does reviews of every episode. I've never seen it. Truly, I just saw it for the first time today. And
you watched?
She did say, yeah, of course. I gotta be honest with you. She's so fun when she's not on the TV show. I love her. And I love how self-aware she is. She's so embarrassed by her own actions. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, we respect that.
That's a beautiful
That's
thing.
something that we are embarrassed by.
But there's still that little bit of delusion that makes any drag queen worth standing. Do you understand?
Oh my gosh, if I had an ounce of her delusion. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's delusion with her, though. She's really
talented.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She...
Also good looking out of drag. Just gonna say it.
She did say that they were told to bring Halloween-themed girl group looks. Which is why she showed up as a mummy. Which is why none of them really went together in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't really fucking matter. But like, yeah, they could have told them to prepare like a Halloween extravaganza look that can be torn away into a girl group look. You know, like something to keep the runway similar. It's just so bizarre to me that they planned it out so far in advance. They filmed this 4.5 years ago, and it is airing the week before Halloween.
Oh.
And then to just suddenly switch the runway after all the Halloween to Mother Nature.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
And they only had an hour and 25 minutes to change from their girl group outfit, eat dinner, and then get into their runway look. They had an hour and 25 minutes.
What did they do for the hour?
You're crazy.
Marmalade. Moth.
Real Lady Moth alive.
I really liked it.
I loved it.
I thought it was...
She did
it
say
was reminiscent.
But we all got moth.
It was reminiscent of Dressy Tessitura is so much more demure than all the other ladies because gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a prize. Gypsy.
Audra McDonald.
Yeah.
Joy Woods.
Oh my God. Did you hear Joy Woods last My Days?
Yes, of course.
Joy Woods and Audra McDonald and Gypsy. I'm going for that. I'm getting my bus tickets ready.
Okay. Can I see your phone just for a second?
Yeah.
I'm just going to set it safely over here. I just need a couple seconds with her. Sorry.
Should we go back here?
No, actually my back doesn't feel great today. Let's stay right here.
Oh, because you're a mummy. You've been in a sarcophagus for thousands of years. Your back is a little stiff.
Sure. So, Alexis, I love that you brought up going all the way to New York City to see a Broadway show.
The Big Apple.
Yeah.
Won't eat it. We'll go there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so exciting that there is a show that you want to see so badly on Broadway, like Gypsy with Audra McDonald.
I mean, it's probably the second on my list. Third, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I really want to see Wicked again.
Right, of course. And I don't need to hear the other one. It's probably not relevant to what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Oh, Mary.
So, okay, it was slightly relevant. My mother-in-law, she's been staying with us for a month.
Mama D. Mama Rose, Mama D.
Mama D, exactly. She's leaving. She's going back to Philadelphia in, like, 24 hours.
Cool.
36.
Beautiful watch.
Thank you. I don't know if you know this, but Philadelphia is very close to New York City.
Yeah, I think all the states and cities are just kind of squished up there.
Can I be honest with you? If you put New England, if you put a blank map of New England in front of me, I couldn't do it.
They're all shoved up there.
I could do the South.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I could do Texas, California, and I could do Illinois.
Okay.
And I could do Florida.
So you could do 4 states. Sure.
And I could do Alaska.
Well, Alaska's easy because it's technically Russia. So it's so close to New York that she said, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great? There's a beautiful show at this garden that your late father and I love to go to. And it would be really nice if y'all could come to that.
Oh, Jerry.
And yes. I was like, yeah, that would be fun. Maybe we can go back with you, you know, if you're going to pay for it. And she did try to get us upgrades to first class. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And
Are you rating first class? Is that what you're about to tell me?
that's part of what I'm about to tell you.
We're going first class?
Oh, okay, that's not part of it. That's actually...
Okay, continue your
worse.
story. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Keep interrupting because I'm so excited. Tell me, girl.
You're so excited.
Tell me, girl.
Well, remember how you have ants?
I did have another aunt's.
That's got to be tough. You probably want to get out of it.
But I already TikToked about it, so I'm gonna Go ahead. Tell me your story.
We're gonna go back to Philadelphia with her to go to the gardens because Jerry can't.
That's so
I have to be there for my
You
mother-in-law.
have to smell the Mother Nature.
To be
like the runway.
Exactly. I get to go see Jerry. Jerry's there. So I get to say, hey.
Is he buried or cream?
He creamed. What?
I'm sorry.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
Thank you. Okay, continue. I'm so sorry. I keep
He's here
interrupting
today.
you.
Did you not know that?
He is?
He's
around. He's all of us.
Well, no, I mean, like, his physical matter. So he's creamed, but he's in this gorgeous, he loved cherry wood. He's in this gorgeous cherry wood with a duck on top at home, and so we get to go visit him. But she has a travel Jerry.
Oh, fun.
And a gorgeous wooden egg.
She has to check him, or can she bring it?
It's always in her personal item. He's always with her in the purse.
Fabulous.
Yeah, he went to Universal with us.
Oh.
Yeah, he's here right now. He's probably in this room.
I love it. Don't mix him up with the boiled eggs that you're going to give the crows, because that would be traumatic for him.
Or maybe he makes a new friend. Anyway, sorry, we're getting bar redacted. I apologize. Okay, so we're going back with her. And again, this is just to support her. You know, it's so tough. We're almost to the 1-year anniversary of losing Jerry, so we just want to be there for her as much as we can.
Of course.
It's so difficult for all of us.
Of
and
course.
Especially Curtis.
And me. It's been really hard.
I don't see how that could be true. But anyway, so while we're there, since New York is just a short hour and a half train ride away.
Long Island Expressway, yeah.
We may go see Oh Mary this weekend.
What?
And by we, I mean the people in the Jackson Kikta family.
Oh my God, we're going to see Oh Mary. Wait a minute. What's that last thing you said?
Yeah. So she's flying back, and she's bringing her son and her son's husband back with her.
And her son's husband's best friend.
I don't think that that's something people do. So I just want to let you know.
So you're going to go...
I have good news. No, I have good news for you.
Okay.
You get to stay here all weekend. You get to enjoy the air conditioning. JB will be here.
Okay. I'm liking that.
I'm seeing Oh Mary on Broadway without you this Saturday night.
Without.
Yeah.
Without.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going backstage to meet Cole in real life.
Wow. A little pain right here. Okay.
But remember that your parents
I'm going to need a minute
hurricane.
of silence for just a moment.
For just a minute, technically.
No,
Isn't
you
there?
almost got me. This is an early April Fool's. Cause you know I love April Fool's.
It is.
Oh,
my God,
you're
you
so
know,
funny.
You know I would never do that
You're
to you.
so funny.
Let's
keep going.
That I would never do that
Let's
to you.
keep
I would
going.
never go
Give me
to the
my
theater
phone.
this Saturday night
Let's keep
in New York City. I wouldn't do that.
Let's keep going. Give me my phone back.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Marmalade's girl group, I did not see an issue with.
I didn't either.
So
It was very clear to me that she was a black widow spider.
I think it's okay for the judges to say, we only have a bottom two this time. I think that's okay. Because even the bottom two were like, yeah, Marmalade's not in the bottom. They even make a joke during Untucked. Bottom two, you need to go practice lip sync. And she's like,
but I think I'll look it over just in case.
I'll look over the words.
Yeah.
It was silly.
I thought she did good.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with her. And they did what I wish some other girls would have done was the non-dancers had their own...
Coffin.
They did the coffin. They did the killing of the other ones.
Brilliant.
They made it special without... Like, the dancers could show off their stuff, and then they were able to be included as well. Relisa. This was absolutely her week. I thought this was so beautiful. I loved this look.
I loved everything about her this episode.
This entire episode. Yeah.
When you see a girl that stunning, that is so closely visually related to Rihanna, you worry.
But also...
You worry.
Oh, yeah.
You worry. You didn't have to worry with her.
We don't have to worry with her. And she was kind of dressed as like a vampire. I will say it's good that we couldn't see her eyes because, you know, vampires will get you in that little... You know, oh wait, hold on.
With their eyes.
I have it written down, sorry.
Oh, you wrote down a joke? Let's take it back. Hi, welcome to IMHO.
Okay, here's what I have. Relisa is sex on a stake, but it's a good thing I couldn't see her eyes because vampires can put you in that vampy trance. Mm-hmm. But even though I couldn't see her eyes, I loved her performance. I love her voice, I love her movement, and I loved this look.
What an incredible week for her. She quickly has climbed the ladder for me. Like, I am so obsessed with her. Mm-hmm. She and all of Team Zen make me so happy.
Yeah. 100,000%.
And this look is, did you see it from the side?
It was
the match
so
of her skin
cool.
tone. It's just
I noticed
so
that too. It was
well
so
done.
well done.
Because that's hard to do. Some people get it really wrong. We've seen really bad skin tone matching.
We see one later.
On the run. Oh.
From the top of the ladder to the bottom on the bottom of the ladder, it is Zahira. And I gotta say, I didn't love this look. Even before the judges told me what I should be thinking, I didn't love it.
Okay. She's beautiful.
Stunning.
Undeniably gorgeous. And her personality is, she's so
Fun.
loud.
Yeah.
Fun. That's what I meant to say. I simply adore her. I think this to me felt like a couple crafts projects that she decided to stick together. And then she had some slouchy boots, so she put them on. Even though it looked the same, it seemed to be disconnected. It was a bummer.
Yeah.
Speaking of disconnected, her performance also.
I have to be honest, at the end of her, because I was writing my little jokes.
Do it.
At the end of each time.
Yeah.
And at the end of her group, I thought, wait, which one was Zahira? She was freaking first.
She was
and
the worst part
remember.
by far. Because when she started, I went, oh no, this group is going to suck. And then as soon as her verse was over, the group was great.
Yeah.
She was really not great.
It was tough.
Yeah.
And I think
Some
she's
would say
better
that.
than that. I don't think the lift is fully her fault, but I think once she realized, like...
They can't do it.
They can't
Don't
do it. They should have just cut it and had her do something else.
Yeah.
Because it was wonky and I was worried for her.
Can I say this, though? Octavia, I see you. I see you, Octavia.
We'll get to Octavia.
Because as a spindly arm girl myself...
Same.
Even if you're the skinniest person in the room, but you're the only young, virile male in the room, you get asked to carry stuff or pick stuff up.
Oh my
and the amount of times I have said, can I just... Actually, let me try it from the other side. This arm's a little stronger. When really what you should be saying is, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Bitch, I saw you. There's cameras in your face. I get it.
It's Kyranthrax in a midsummer look. I gotta say, she had me until she didn't.
That was one of the funniest runway moments.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Just wish the thing under it could have been
The fact
as
that
impressive.
she was teasing this reveal for so long, and then she revealed into a bodysuit. And RuPaul, have you heard of her? She's the host. She says,
RuPaul, some people call her.
oh, a cat suit. Oh, gee. Through a smile. Suicide. Kill myself. But it was so funny. It was so funny.
And thank God it was her, because if it had been anyone else it might have landed him closer to the bottom.
But they were on edge at that point. They were laughing their heads off.
Front runner vibes. Yeah. It was so good, and she did look really beautiful.
And it helped that her verse and her performance were
so strong.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, yeah.
This was just an incredible week for her as well. I mean, every week has been an incredible week for her.
Lil is a sneaky snake, and she looks pretty. I did agree with them. I think there was something with the fit that looked weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it was maybe was her waist too high, or I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But yes, I agree. She looked stunning.
It looks really effective and cool from straight on. But once you turn to the side, the way that the flounces of fabric.
Not the flounces.
Oh, it's like shedding skin. Yeah, I don't know. Not her best week. She was drowsy.
She was drowsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish they had known. I mean, you can't really know until you do work with someone, but I wish they had had the opportunity to pivot and be like, okay, Lil, you're the mummy and you can't move because you're wrapped up. So your joke is you're doing the dance wrapped up. That would have been so much better.
That's so good.
Yeah. And maybe even her verse could have been like,
fellow queens who are not movers. Hi, I'm your queen.
No, you're a mover.
I want to say, fellow queens who don't remember choreography or people's names. Hi, I'm your princess.
Okay.
Find those tricks. Find the jokes. I have 3, and I'm not telling you them. I'm gatekeeping them. They're mine. But I have 3 go-to moves if I'm doing a lip sync and it's just not working. I know that there are specific comedic moments I can make happen in most any song, and that is a go-to moment.
Will you tell me what they are?
No, I can't.
You can tell me.
Okay. Anyway. Find the trick.
Lil. Oof.
But gorge.
Kiki's Snatch was so confident this week, and rightfully so. She did great. I will say, this look wasn't my favorite.
I loved that Rue immediately screamed Ice Spice. Then later on, they're like, I need that to be 4 times as big. I don't know what you were doing there. I think she looks gorgeous because she always looks gorgeous. But it was not just the hair for me. It was also the way that
you could see the underboning of the corset.
I didn't mind the underboning because I do enjoy a good boning, especially under.
Yeah.
But the flowers rose up to her waist, to her, like where the corset was trying to bring her in. So the corset was just not needed at that point. It just made her look like a little box.
It reminded me of, not to be like an encyclopedic knowledge of Drag Race.
You've never claimed that you had that knowledge.
Remember that first season Vanjie was on with her and Calorie Kardashian Williams, and they were both wearing just things glued to their corset. That's what it looked like for me. This is way better, but that's what it looked like to me.
I was a little surprised.
Shapeless flower mass.
I was a little surprised that Michelle said this is the best thing she's worn.
Well, it is the best thing she's worn.
Hang on, let me think.
Remember
Can I borrow your encyclopedia brain?
Remember they called her the Gremlin? Or no, Lady E.T. Lady E.T.
Wait. Maybe that's the best thing she's worn. I love a character reference. Her verse, though, was great.
Her verse was so great.
It from her.
There was no denying.
There was
she was incredible.
Yeah, I was so happy for her.
And she's so beautiful. Octavia, I'm getting activated by. I liked her.
Sure.
I loved her weird Welsh singing.
Sure.
Her energy is messy in a fun way. And out of the 2 flamey lava looks, I actually think this is her best look that I've seen her in so far. I'm getting from your vibes that you don't agree, so I would like to turn the space over to you.
Oh my God, thank you so much. She loves choreography. I'm charmed by Octavia. I really am. When she was recording and she translated what she was saying into English, and it was basically just the same 3 words over and over.
Yeah. It was like, feed me, feed me, feed me.
It was so funny. She's a great performer, and I just really dig her. I don't necessarily... Okay. Fuck it. Y'all know I have a hand thing, okay? I'm big into hands.
Oh, God.
And especially in drag. If I could...
What was that? There is a ghost in here. A burping spooky ghosty.
Yeah, that was scary.
I'm so sorry about that.
Why are you apologizing for a ghost?
I did a seance before you came in here.
I knew it. I could tell.
I opened up a portal
It did
and
smell like you had been burning. The idea of Activia I love a lot, but at the beginning of this episode, this is so small and so insane, and I understand that, but we all have mental health. Okay. At the very beginning of the episode, when they're doing the post-elimination talk, and they're like, can you believe we made it through another week? Whatever. I can't remember who's talking, but I see this little hand come out of the corner of the frame and pat the hand. And it had no nails on it, and it was...
I have nails on.
Such a masculine-looking hand. Without the nails, as a drag queen, non-binds can be masculine and feminine. They do it all. That I was like, I know whose hand that is. And now, watching this runway, I think that it's the hand for me.
You only see hands.
I can only see the masculine hand. And so now her paint and her presentation reads very masculine, which is not bad. Women, drag queens, femme-presenting people can be masculine. It's just... I should talk to a professional.
Can I see back here? I was just going to say, have you talked to your therapist about this?
No, but now I'm wondering if I should.
Maybe jot it down.
You know what my brother said when I mentioned my hand thing? Which he didn't know about, by the way.
He doesn't have it too?
No.
He's got a foot thing.
Probably. No, he's super into pussy. Everybody goes, okay, I don't want to, like, make a big deal out of this, but you know, like, our dad had very large, like, masculine, like...
Distinct
hands. Like
you would have been
hands.
like, you would have liked them.
And he's like, do you think that has anything to do with it? And I said, probably. Yeah.
Because you got such a close look at him when they were hitting you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Let's turn the tables back.
Oh.
What did you think about Charity this episode?
I love her.
I loved her too.
I love her. I do think she reads as, like, unsure of herself, which I think makes me love her more. This look is stupid and cute, and it was the only one that read as super Halloween to me, which I know it's not the theme,
no,
but I was so
I
happy
appreciated
to see
it, yeah. The only thing I wanted was...
the length.
I liked it. I did want the knitted web to be bigger. Like, maybe have it...
Be the skirt.
Be the skirt, or like have a little piece up here and then turn around and it's a whole train of web. It's a really cool concept. And I want her to grow with it. Maybe she will. Maybe someday she'll wear it and the net will be really bigger. The web.
The net will be really bigger.
She looks great though.
No, she does look gorgeous. And I love this idea.
She did a good job.
So fucking cute.
I think she did a good job.
I hate the cocktail dress style. With drag, with all this stuff going on. Like, you're a spider. You've got spider legs coming out of your face or whatever the fuck those were. Like, you're bigger than life, and then you're in, like, a cocktail dress. I hate that. Make it, like, long and make the netting, like, the big skirt part, which could have been cool as fuck. Or hot pants.
Yeah.
With, like, spider legs coming out of your pussy.
Now... Lavoie, I think, did a good job in the girl group challenge. I loved her outfit.
Oh, we didn't talk about her girl group because I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Charity did a good job in her girl group. I think she held her own.
I thought Charity did great.
Yeah.
She looked great, too.
She looked really good.
And she just looks like she's having fun.
Yeah. It's fun. I'm glad she's there. Now, Lavoie in the challenge, in the girl group challenge, I thought she did great. I loved her ghost. I thought it was really funny how she had to contextualize, like, I'm talking about being in a white sheet, but I'm a ghost. Lavoie's runway sort of burned away all the goodwill she earned in the girl group. This is ill-fitting and crazy because it's just...
Printed fabric. Yeah.
Not for me. I didn't love it.
The idea...
I loved the idea that she's Lavoie and she did Lava. That's funny. Unfortunately, that's where it ends for me.
I know that they do a lot of work to get ready for this show. And so I'm not saying that she had all the time in the world and perhaps this is the best she could have done with the amount of time she was given. But the boldness to which you have to approach the stage wearing a printed 3D looking fabric without adding any 3D elements to it and then bring it on stage with high definition cameras.
Was it stoned? Was there anything?
There was nothing.
It was just printed fabric.
Yeah. Which makes me think, because she has shown a level of sparkle. Even her ghost, I didn't love the stoning on it.
Oh,
I
but
don't
I
like
thought
those
it was
clear stones,
so
but I thought it was cute.
cute.
I thought it was so cute. So I think she has shown that she's a sparkly showgirl. I have to, for my own sanity, take care of yourself. I have to imagine that this was a look where she ran out of time.
Do you remember I don't know if I should bring her up. Do you remember Soju? That one episode she was on, the look she made? That's what this reminds me of. Maybe we don't put that in.
We not only put it in, we put it as the trailer for our channel. I'm not running away from it. I'm not running away from it.
By the way,
what?
Don't put the groomer part as the trailer.
I don't pick the trailer.
Who did? Paula?
Paula.
I won't be talking to that
I don't post
lesbian.
any of those.
Yeah, you don't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was fucked up that you said that. I think the groomer thing's funny. I know that you went through a lot, and I'm so sorry about that.
It was triggering.
It
was triggering.
Was it?
Yeah, I've been looking at the comments.
You're in therapy now. Now
which
you
is
have
why
another thing to work on.
Which is why I'm bringing it up and not letting it be a point of resentment.
Okay, fair. I hear
but
you.
You didn't do it, so I won't bring it up to you.
But I said it, and I left it in the episode.
I didn't mind that, but just having it be like the thing,
out of context.
I was like, oh.
And it's on the social media where it all happened to you.
Yeah.
But here's the difference, is that I'm very clearly joking, and you, I'm not sure what you are.
Paula, we're not making that either. You can't joke like that with me. It's too triggering at this point in my life.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay. I just want to make sure that you stay in therapy.
Oh! Okay, Chanel O'Connor.
She has a YouTube series where she talks about every episode. It's so interesting.
I should really download YouTube.
You would love that app.
I think it would be so
It's on
fun.
my phone and my Apple TV.
I love it. I gotta say, I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. The only thing is I don't love the draping of the skirt. It looks like she kind of pinned it up. I wish it kind of would have just been free-flowing. Otherwise, I like the structural corset thing. I love the hair. I think she looks gorgeous.
I like the message. And she does look beautiful. I didn't like most of this. The back of her wig was shockingly visible. When they mentioned it in the untucked and then she turned her head, I was like, oh my God. But also, the draping of this, I get it. She's like, I'm doing nature. I'm doing natural. What's the most natural thing I can do? I can be naked. And it's very vulnerable, and I've had my own issues with my body, and I'm just trying to celebrate what I have, which I love. So I was so happy that she felt so confident.
I think she looks good.
But I don't like...
Yeah, the skirt.
The draping is so weird, and the way that the middle of the draping, right? The middle of the draping, it came right below her belly button to the point that as she walked, it would kind of go up and down. So you'd get this peekaboo belly button moment, which bothers the fuck out of me. High waists in drag make your body look more feminine. They just do. So I already don't like people in low-rise things. But then to have this draping element that is supposed to elongate you, kind of cut you off at your belly button, it seemed like an easy fix.
I'll agree with the drape. Like, I wish it was just one side so we could have gotten a bit of leg, or I wish it was just all left open, floaty. Yeah.
Get cut off.
Well, I think the belly button might be just something you need to write down for your therapist. Like another thing. Because I do think that is a you.
No, I will write that.
You know what I mean?
Dear therapist.
Dearest, darlingest therapist and popsicle.
I had a hand thing again. She said in her... So she has a YouTube series on YouTube. And she said in this YouTube series...
I'm going to download this.
She said you would love it. She said on this YouTube series that this was another one of the looks that kind of got left as kind of a last minute ish thing. That they had gotten it to that point, but there was so much more they wanted to do to it. Including like crystals and things kind of falling off of her to make it look a little more ethereal. And she just didn't get around to it. I don't think she was pleased with this look either, truly. She looks... I mean, here's the thing. Chanel's always going to look beautiful. She's stunning.
She's really beautiful.
She's really beautiful. So, fuck
I
me,
loved
it
the
doesn't
top.
matter.
I love from waist up.
Well, that's what we do. That's our job. It's waist up. In the girl group, she did get by. I found out she's a YouTube series. I don't know if you know this. And on her review of this episode it's a YouTube series that she has, she talked about how she had a marmalade meltdown and had to leave the set because she was so upset because she's not funny. She's not a writer. Yeah. And she's dyslexic, and she was just like, I'm just not going to do well at this. And so she had kind of a panic moment.
But she pulled through.
She sat down with Zahira and Marmalade, maybe, and asked them to help her. And they helped.
Sweet.
Because she wrote like the bones of it, but she just couldn't figure it out.
Mummy.
They do have those.
She did good, but I'm glad they wrapped her up early.
Speaking of Mummy and Bones, did you see that video of the woman on TikTok getting arrested because she killed her parents and lived in the house with their bodies for 4 years?
Yeah, she was so calm.
Well, I'm sure she was relieved. Can you imagine how paranoid you would be if you had to live with dead bodies?
If you had to live in
And
an
you're lying?
uncomfortable position in a comfortable home that was really stinky for 4 years.
Well, it wasn't that stinky because she built a tomb for her dad.
Everyone
in
go
his
out
office.
and vote.
But her mom, she hated that bitch. She just shoved her in a closet.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Maybe don't have kids.
But if you do, you just put them in a closet.
The winner is Relisa. Congratulations, well deserved. So good. Obsessed.
You were incredible.
Yeah.
Now that she watches this.
The bottoms were Lil and Zahira.
Oh.
And they had to lip sync to a song by a person who was on the panel, which is always hard.
And
Zahira struggled.
She fell into the Drag Race trap that we see every season.
Of not knowing the words.
Well, that, but also doing too much.
Also, she
Not at
started
all
from a place
relating
of
to the
it was
song.
too cumbersome. So that
Yeah.
I understand her like taking the moments to get it off.
It was kind of shitty that the cameraman zoomed in on the back of her head when they showed it. That was funny, actually. But mean.
That was mean.
I think they were trying to set her up to look even worse. Because let's be honest, it wasn't an incredible lip sync. Lil at least...
It was reminiscent of early season UK.
Yeah. Lil at least connected with the song in a dress.
She was having fun.
In a dress that she can't move in. That was fine. Like, I enjoyed watching Lil and seeing her do her little...
I liked her arm movements.
It was
like
cute.
if she was at
It
a
was so
club,
cute.
I would have had so much
Yeah.
fun watching.
Zahira, on the other hand,
She's Zafire.
She did too much. So she leaves. Zahira goes home second.
Yes, and that ends another episode of Drag Race UK
Wow.
Series 6.
Goodbye, Zahira.
Darby,
We'll see you later.
UK?
Yes. So if you liked this, go ahead and... I'm kidding, Alexis. UK.
I'm great vibes.
Okay. So if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. Of course, the notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOW.
We're also on Cameo. What?
And you can get a Cameo by going to IMHOtheSHOW.com.
That's crazy. Also, all of our merch is at Drag Queen Merch.
.com.
Yeah.
Wow, we're leaving on Wednesday. Very funny joke, by the way. I love April Fools, especially in October. I have to pack, so we're only going to New York. Are we going to dinner beforehand?
Okay, so fun. And you're being funny now. Like, we're so funny. Isn't that important in a relationship that no matter what happens, at least we can laugh?
Yeah.
At least we can make each other smile.
We're going to laugh all the way in that car ride. Do you want me to drive? I can drive legally now. I'm getting choked up because I'm so excited.
You're so excited. So that was real. What I said was real. And,
Yeah, it
and
was.
you are not, you will not be going.
You don't expect me to stay with Mama D in Philly, do you? I mean, I love spending time with her.
She used her miles on her son and her son's husband.
She has a
'cause
son
that's
named
family.
Miles?
Yeah. And she doesn't have any extra miles for her son's husband's best friend. So you are more than welcome to join us. And in fact, I think there is one empty seat next to the 3 seats we bought for O'Mary. So if you would like to come, I'm sure you can get a last minute ticket to New York for... what,
wait.
$800? And then the ticket to O'Mary was only like $300.
Okay.
So if you have an extra $1,200 lying around, we'd love to have you.
So you're saying I'm just not coming at all.
What you and your boyfriend do is between the two of you and God. Okay? But as far as you being on the trip, no, you won't be. But you get to stay here.
Hold on 1 second. I have to process this.
Okay.
So in 2 days.
Yeah.
So in 2 days, you will go first class
Flying first class.
to Philly, and then you're gonna go see O'Mary, and you're gonna stay for how many days? 5 days. So that
A little
means in
while.
2 days, I stay here, and I walk your dog 4 times a day and feed it twice.
That is the schedule, yeah.
Okay.
There's a heat wave, and you can use my car.
Oh, I will be using your car.
Okay, good. If anyone sees a Subaru Impreza driving like a maniac, just know I'm out of town. I'm... Okay. I don't know what I'm allowed to say at this point. I'm just gonna, while she's doing that, I do want to let y'all know that
What's the theater O'Mary's at?
That is such a good question. So while she's figuring that out, I just wanted to let you know that I'm really excited to go see O'Mary. I have not flown to the Big Apple to see a show since before the towers fell. Okay, so it's been a couple years at this point. And the fact that I'm not only going to see Cole do their thing and laugh, and just laugh with them, but then I get to go backstage, as RuPaul and such as have done, and other celebrities like Sally Field. And I get to go backstage, and I get to say, hey...
When's the show?
You did a good job.
When's the show?
Saturday night.
Okay, according to Google Maps, it only takes 1 day and 16 hours if I drive straight through. So I could be there by Friday. I could drive us to New York.
You know what's so funny? That I love that idea. I absolutely do. The Impreza, we paid a California tax. So if you try to take it out of the state, the car explodes.
Mm.
It's like a green thing. It's like a Gavin Newsom green. Like we gotta be greeny communists or whatever.
Okay. I understand. No, I understand. And I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you that
Is there anything you want me to give Cole from you? Is there like a gift I can give them?
Of course, I would. Yeah, and we'll work all that later. We'll iron out those details later.
Well, we don't have a lot of time because I'm getting on the plane first class in 35 hours now.
Are you really driving first class? You go and enjoy. I will be here in your home doing absolutely nothing. And when you come back, nothing will be different or changed. You ever seen that movie, Amelie?
Okay, do whatever you want to my stuff, but JB's okay, right? You're not threatening to hurt the dog.
No, of course not. She's the only reason I'm friends with you.
To be fair, she's the only reason I'm still married.
I'm just kidding. I am so excited for you.
I am too.
And
Thank
of course,
you.
I want you to give. We'll give them a card or something.
I gotta
from
be
both of
honest.
us.
I do feel bad. I do. I know it's something I wanted to do with you, but when someone else offered to pay for it, I had to snatch it
No,
up.
you have to go. I would absolutely do the same thing.
Don't be mad at me.
I would never be mad at you.
That's true. You would.
Absolutely.
You're so heartless.
Do you know what?
What?
Well, I'm trans, so the hormones.
Sure.
I'll give them some of my box.
We could talk about it. We can iron out those details later.
I have an iron.
But I am really excited, and I'm going to look up on the internet, because I'll be in Philadelphia for the most part. And
You should go to that Bell.
Oh, it's got a crack in it. They're still fixing it. I want to go, maybe I can see Pie. You know, Pie's from Philly. Maybe I can go see Pie in a show. I heard of Pie's in town this weekend.
But I haven't said the nicest things about Pie.
I have.
Yeah.
You know, Pie watches all of our reviews, right?
No, really?
Yeah, they commented on the last 2. But nice things, like happy.
I really gotta download YouTube.
No, honestly, I think it would ruin your life.
No, actually, I do love YouTube. I like sewing YouTube. One of my favorite sewists on YouTube, from Carly B, I think is her name.
Sure, why not?
She's in Australia.
Yep.
She got proposed to, and she's gonna make her wedding dress. She's really good.
Oh, then I'm happy for her.
I am too.
Weddings are hard. Bye.
Bye.